Hello, hello. Welcome back to Whimsy Creek Art. So today is a little bit of a unscheduled surprise live stream. So I'll kind of just wait and see if anybody comes in. I'm not usually on Sundays. All right. So I've been painting a whole bunch of these photo paper, and I wanted to share that and paint some more of the photo paper. All right. So happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Are you having a good Memorial Day weekend? Hey, Cat Girl TV, how are you doing? Hey, H7 Apollo. Hey, how are you doing? Are you guys having a good weekend? So I've been painting a lot of this. It's photo paper, and I plan on cutting some up into just little tiny pieces and mosaicing them onto things, onto other canvases, cutting shapes. Like I want to cut some like hot air balloons out and put them onto other canvases, sea creatures, coral. Also, I can make the necklaces. And then also I want to do like quilt pieces. And also I can cut out card fronts. You're a little stressed. Oh, well, hopefully I can help you out. A little bit of stress relief here. Oh, you're about to go to church, Cat Girl. All right. Well, you have a great time at church if I don't see you. If I don't see you. What am I even saying here? You have a great time at church if I don't see you comment again before you leave. Hey, Crafty Ladybug. That's Katie, right? I don't know why. I thought I put you as a mod, even as your other channel, Crafty Ladybug. I thought I put you as a mod. Let me see if I can do that here. I might have to do that after the stream. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's weird. I thought it was. So I've been messing around with a bunch of these. So I want to show you guys what I've done, and then I will oh, I had my gloves on and couldn't. That's kind of the same problem now. I might be able to. Let me see. Because they're not painty yet. Okay, you should be a moderator, but they're not painty yet, so hopefully that helps. So anyways, here's the first one. It's got some real neat, like with the gold, the black, and the that Key West. I just love that color. I know H7 has commented on that color. That's really a fun color. It goes with so many different ones. Okay, so there's one. And then how I did it was, of course, just putting the paint down and smashing the two together. So here's like the corresponding one. And then here's some. And this is after they're all dry. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got so many different colors here. So I'll just quickly go through these. I was trying that kind of just black on one side, black and a color on this side, and then gold and black through the middle. I was with that Key West and this one. Here's the kind of corresponding one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was messing around with the red, golds, and blacks. And I can, cut any shape out of this. I can put these through my Cricut. I have a Cricut, it's a cutting machine. Yeah, it does almost look like kind of a cheetah print. And then this one's almost like cotton candy, or cotton candy meets Lisa Frank. But and then also this one and this one. So I was, I've got a couple of these. I was thinking with these ones, I'm going to cut them into strips and weave them. So that was kind of the plan there. But, so I was trying for some real warm colors and then the cool colors to kind of weave them together. I'm trying all kinds of just new stuff, trying to, you know, do some different stuff, some new stuff. This kind of peacock colors, it's really pretty. But I'm just kind of going quickly through these. And then I might do a lot of these on a live stream, be cutting them out. And that's melted jawbreakers. That's a good, yeah, definitely. Very tribal, pretty. All right, thank you. Oh, there's the corresponding to that other one. And so I can cut out just different shapes. I can just do so much. And these are so cheap because they're from the Dollar Tree. 8 of them for $1. Let's see if it'll focus. Because there's just beautiful sales through there. Oh, Mike's he's switching out. We got a new toilet. So he'll be in and out, but he's switching out our toilet. He's doing some plumbing this morning. So yeah, okay. So those are the ones that I've worked on, and so I'll weave these ones with that other. And now I want to work on some new ones. But these dry super quick too, compared to what? I don't know what's wrong with me with getting these right. You love that one? All right. Yeah, Plumber Mike. He just walked through actually. But yeah, that's what he's working on today. So we're gonna do some kind of turquoises. And I was thinking about kind of swiping some of this. Well, I'm going to do these ones squish, and then I'm going to do some swipes here after this one. Hey, IROC Creativity, how are you doing? So I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Does anybody have any fun barbecues or plans going on for the weekend? Hey, Robert Burke, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Thanks for joining me this morning. Awesome. I wasn't sure being a Sunday morning, but I was already painting, so I thought, hey, might as well pop on here and see who else is around. Okay, so I've put turquoise, gold, and crimson red. And that should be enough. Cat Girl TV, it's almost your birthday. All right. Well, happy early birthday. You're watching the Terminator movies. You're on to number 4. So I used to go to my grandparents in the summer. I know I've talked about that, going to their house a lot, but they lived across the street. So I'm going to take this other one and put it on top and squish. But they lived across the street from a drive-in movie theater. And so we could watch all the movies, but we couldn't tune into the sound. Later, a couple years later, Grandpa actually learned how to tune into the sound. But for years, we couldn't. And so the summers that I was at my grandparents' house, Terminator 2 came out, and I believe Terminator 3. But so I watched those from across the street from the drive-in, but with no sound the first couple of times. So those are some good movies. So, yes, plumbing sucks, Mike. I'm so sorry. Okay, so when did 1 and 2 come out then? So in 91, that sounds perfect. So it must have been Terminator 1 and 2 because 2003, that's too late. Oh, okay. Maybe it was just 2. Oh, gross, Robert. Ugh. That is really gross. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one apart. So at 91, so that's just the right timing for when that was. But 84 and 2003. That's too early in two. So it must have been a different movie then. I was thinking it was one summer one of them and one summer the other, but that the timing isn't right for that. Yeah, he had to run into the store and get another of the thingies, the wax rings. So guys, I'm gonna go grab my torch real quick. I didn't grab my torch for this, so I'll be right back. Just a minute. All right, I'm back. I just had to grab my torch so we can see on these cells if we can get any bigger ones. Country woman, hello, good morning. Oh, thank you. Yes, pass around the coffee. I've had a little bit, but I could take some more. Thank you so very much. So are you saying they're coming out with a Terminator 6? I guess I didn't even realize there was a 5. Yes, Mike says if y'all hear cussing, don't worry, it should be to a minimum. Plumbing just you end up cussing, so that's okay. That's okay. Oh, that's a good idea, Robert. A crayon or some caulking. All right, so I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even realize they had a Terminator 5. Very cool. So we don't want to torch this too much because this is paper. But we got a few cells, and I'm liking that color combination here. All right, so we got some lovely little tiny cells up through there. I'm loving the kind of feathery look. So I'm going to do similar colors, but I'm going to do a swipe here next. Let me put these ones away. So guys, I fashioned myself a whole new drying rack. It's not very sturdy. It can only hold these painty papers. It can't hold probably small canvases. But here, I'll show you it. These big boxes from the for Priority Mail, they're like, I don't know, it's hard to show you. They're about that narrow. I have a whole stack of them, and I'm using them as a drying rack. They work great for that, and they're free. And I'll still use them to ship too. I'm not just wasting them for that. But while I'm waiting for orders to ship things in, I'm using them. Enough toilet talk. Don't forget to hit the like button. Awesome. He's got to get back to work. All right. So this turquoise I was noticing was a little bit thick when we just did that one. So I just threw a little bit of water in there. So now I'll shake it up. Did you guys hear about the other day, right before I went live? I was shaking my bottle and the whole top cracked and the white paint went everywhere. So I'm shaking this up. Oh, okay. So everybody's talking. Awesome. Okay, guys. So this one I'm gonna do a swipe. I just gotta get this turquoise all shaken up. So yeah, we're not doing too much for the holiday. I guess we're gonna go over to my mom's house. They picked up some T-bones. were on sale. And my stepdad, he likes to smoke a lot of the meats when we have like family gatherings over there. So I'm assuming, he didn't say, but I'm assuming, knowing how they usually do, I'm assuming it's going to be a smoked T-bone, but I'm not for sure. So no more manly jokes. He's got to get back to work and get it installed. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is this is photo paper, and I paint on there's a shiny side to it and there's a dull side. I paint on the shiny side, and then I'm going to use them to just all kinds of things, make jewelry, cards, cut them up, mosaic, quilt patterns, even almost like applique, do different like hot air balloons and birds and sea creatures and just all kinds of stuff like that. And so that's a little bit cheaper than the canvases, and the canvases are really stacking up. So I got to sell a whole bunch this next weekend. I have a big sale and a bunch of sales coming up. So I've got to sell a bunch of art at the big sales. No, I'm not going to be doing a red, white, and blue artwork for Memorial Day, but I do plan on doing one for 4th of July. It would have been great to get one done by Memorial Day. I just got way too busy and it snuck up on me. Put a little bit more black down there. So what I'm going to do is just kind of swipe that black across, guys. I'm just going to kind of play in it, guys. And remember, I can cut this all up and use this like the best parts of it and different stuff like that. So I'm not looking for the whole thing. I'm just looking for nice areas, which I am definitely getting. So yeah, the Memorial Day just snuck up on me. I didn't get a chance to do anything for Memorial Day for painting, but for 4th of July, I do plan on doing a couple things. So, all right, let me wipe this palette knife off. I give a lot away to friends and family for sure. I think every one of my friends and family have gotten some sort of artwork. And then I do have an Etsy, and then I sell a couple of local places. And then I do a lot of art sales and farmers markets and bazaars in the fall. So I sell quite a few different ways. So, all right, guys. We got all kinds of fun action going on there. And that it shows kind of brownish, but it is gold actually. So we've got a little bit more of a darker side over here that has a lot of fun stuff going on. And then a little bit over here. So no, I have not made my garage into an art gallery. That would be awesome, but we actually don't have a garage here. And so thankfully, we have a rather large dining room. And so the dining room has kind of been completely taken over by art. So that's kind of where I work mostly, is in the dining room. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to kind of continue on playing as we chat. So sometimes it gets clogged, but I came prepared with a toothpick this time. Let me just, and I was watercoloring earlier. I don't know. I chicken out. I was going to watercolor on a live stream. What do you guys think? Should I, but, oh, it finally came unclogged, as you can see. But, I wasn't going to really like freehand watercolor. What I was going to do was I have these big watercolor, they're already printed on. So I was going to do that, and I got all set out here with my watercolors, and then I chickened out. Went to the good old paint pouring like I know that I can do. Well, I know I can watercolor, but I just chickened out doing it on live stream. So that was Tuscan Teal and then Burnt Umber. So this one seems to be very clogged, trying to get that. All right. We got it. And then some of the antique white. So yeah, we're not doing much of anything this weekend. Going over to my mother's house later this afternoon, this evening, but that's about it. Doing some yard work, doing, you know, that general stuff. That's about it. But it was stormy here yesterday, and now today it's actually quite beautiful. All right, so I can't decide. I can't decide if I should do a swipe or if we should do, oh, sorry guys. Knock you out of place, huh? Sorry about that. When I grabbed that bottle, I hit it. So this is the Admiral Blue. So how is the stream to this morning? Is it buffering at all? How is it doing? All right. So I think I'm actually am going to do a squishy one. Squishing two together. Just got to make myself some room. Perfect stream. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. I wasn't sure because the chat, you guys had gotten a little quiet. Sometimes when it gets quiet, it's because it buffering. So I wasn't real sure. Okay, so I am going to squish these ones. Anybody have any color suggestions for today? Watching me and just listening to me chat away. I didn't sleep too well last night. I went to bed super late and then got up at like 3:30 in the morning. So it might be a nap day. I don't know if I'll end up getting time, but yeah, I slept maybe 4 hours. You want to see some yellow ochre? Okay, okay. Hey, Monica, how are you doing? Are you driving today? Have you gotten a chance to get some painting done this weekend? I'm just squishing some paint together with the... All right, let me get this turned over. So yeah, I've put together, we'll do some yellow ochre, ochre. I have to go grab it, but yeah, definitely. I'm sure I have some mixed up already. Definitely. So, all right, I'll let you guys watch those kind of do their thing, and I'll grab some. I don't have it right here next to me, but I can grab some easily. So just a second. All right, I got the yellow. I always end up saying yellow ochre, but I absolutely know it's not said that way. I end up saying yellow ochre, but it's yellow ochre. Ochre. No, you're not driving today, Monica. All right. So I've got some, not too much in there, but I got some. Red, black, medium gray and white. Okay, I don't have any medium gray mixed up, but I got white and black, so we can make some medium gray, but I don't have any mixed up right now. Oh, you varnished paintings? That I probably will do tomorrow. I need to varnish so many paintings, so that is probably going to be my project tomorrow. So, all right. I think those have, I don't think I'm going to torch these ones. They are pretty good. I love in those colors. Those colors are nice. And when you dip them to, or smoosh them together or whatever, you really get a nice like wispy effect. So these black things, they're actually, I volunteered at the food bank, and these were in between a shipment that they had, and they had thousands of them, and they were throwing them in the dump. So I grabbed quite, I don't know, 6-7 inches of them. So they've been working great for all this stuff. They've been working great to just use as a kind of to sit everything on. They've been just, I've used them so many different ways. Okay, so I think I'm trying to decide with this yellow ochre. ochre. Oh, you sold 4 paintings to your aunt and uncle. Oh yeah, that St. Patty's Day cupcake pour. I'll have to do some green pours here in a minute for you, Monica. Monica loves her green. The 2 gray hills and Native American rugs here in the Southwest. They are very valuable. Yes, I actually have a rug, not a rug, like Afghan, done in a Native American pattern. And it is done in black, white, gray, and red. So yeah, it's an Afghan. Oh, I'm trying to, all right, got it. I was trying to get the toothpick. It wouldn't even, it was so clogged. I heard my phone go off. Let's see. It was an Etsy. All right. I'll check that out in a minute. All right. Silver or gold. This is too yellow. This isn't the yellow. This is yellow. I think I may have grabbed the wrong color because as it's coming out, that is not yellow ochre. Okay, so I'll have to go grab it in just a minute because that's too yellow. That is not it needs that little bit more earthy brown color. That's not it. So I'll go get it in just a second here. Sorry, guys. But might as well just finish this one up real quick and then we'll grab it. Let me decide. Oh, Mike's plumbing. He was here earlier and they had lots of plumbing jokes and toilet talk going on, but unfortunately he's plumbing right now. I'm so thankful I have him to do that. Your throat is ready for you, my lady. There he is. Yeah, of a wheat color. And when this started pouring out, I'm like, that is like canary yellow. That is not it. So, yeah, it's more of an earthy wheat color. I have all my watercolors out, so I kind of am out of room this morning. I gotta just you do what I can here. All right, and then I'll go grab the yellow. I'm not gonna say that word. Yep, there he is. There he is. He's goofy. All right, so let me get this one. I have to go grab a different paint color. And I'm not saying it again because I've said it 500 times, silly. All right, you guys can watch those and I'll go grab it. Yes, that's important tone to have in working order. Ours worked fine. We just got a new toilet because Mike replaced one at a new job. And so they were throwing out their other ones. So we were like, hey, it's an upgrade for us. So we might as well switch ours out. So ours was actually working fine, but hey, we might as well upgrade when it's free. So, all right, just a second, guys, just a second. All right, while I was up, I grabbed the silver and I got it. It's see, not as bright yellow. That's definitely it. Yeah, since it came out so bright yellow, I wasn't really gonna go with these color and everything because I was meaning for the yellow ochre. So then I went ahead and went with kind of the brighter cobalt blue and turquoise. I mean, happy accidents, happy accidents. We just go with it and make it work. So yeah. Just seeing if I can get a few more cells out of that, but really don't want to be too much. Okay, so let me see how many more papers I have. Okay, yeah, I have plenty. So these are pretty good. They're 8 for $1, and I'm excited to do all kinds of things. Cut them into strips and weave them. Cut shapes. I mean, cut like card fronts. All kinds of stuff I can do with those. Okay. So first I'm going to do the yellow ochre and then I'll do the reds and blacks, and I grabbed silver. So, okay, so let's see what colors. I'm going to kind of go a little different here on you. We're going to see how it works out. Okay, so this is taupe. Kind of just get a base of that. And then I'm going to do some more swipes. We've been doing enough of these. After this one, well, no, soon we'll do some swipes. So then got quite a bit of that yellow. I'm not going to say the word. Okay, so I'm going to go kind of crazy here and go now with the berry. Come in here with the berry color. All right, and then just to throw a little bit of kind of contrast and fun, we're going to throw a little bit of this plum velvet or I think that's what it's called. Okay, so let's see what that does. Let's move a couple out of our way. We're running out of room here. Just a second, guys. I can't even do it until... Okay, now we got a little more room. And after this one, I need to grab a sip of coffee because I'm sure it is cold by now. Oop, much squished out, getting everywhere, but that is okay. So I want to try something. I've been wanting to try something different. Let's see if I can do it. No, that didn't work, but that was a good try. I want to see if I gathered both sides and lifted it, if it gave me kind of a different look. But all it did is gave me that weird line down the middle of it. So, but hey, we're experimenting. We're trying. What do you guys think? Are you still in bed? All right. That sounds like a good Sunday morning. I have the worst insomnia. I go through phases where just my mind won't shut off. And yeah, I woke up in the night and about 3:30 I've been up since. So it might be a nap day. I don't know. Might not get time, might be an early to bed day. So all right. This one's all right. I was just trying to see if I grabbed each side and pulled up if it would give different, slightly different, but kind of gives me a Mardi Gras vibe almost. And it wasn't even on purpose. Okay, so and we can mess around with some more the yellow ochre. We can mess around more with the yellow ochre in a minute. So, what colors would you like to see with that yellow H7? What did you think of that? Because that's what you were asking for. That's what you wanted to see? Which one? There's such a lag. Sometimes I'm like, oh, the berry? The berry is nice. Oh, okay, yeah. Naps are good. Yes, they are good. When you get a chance, naps are good. I don't always have that chance. Okay, so I'm going to get a base of black down on this one. So yeah, Katie, I was thinking this one will do the black. Come on. Okay, got to get that handy toothpick. It's been about a month since every month, or I used to be able to go a couple months, but lately I've been having to, I guess because it's warming up, but I've been having to about every month clean these bottle tops. So I think I'm going to have to do that again soon. Oh, yeah, the yellow, the light, the red, the purple. Yeah, I was just kind of grabbing, and that just kind of sounded good. So awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I could grab a couple other shades of yellow and a light purple and reds. Okay. Let me see. Light purple. I don't know if I have light purple right here. I should have just brought all my paints over here. I'm trying out some new turn the table a different direction and stuff like that. So I don't quite have all of my paints right here, because normally when I'm pouring, I do have every one of my paints right here. But I haven't lately. Okay, so let's see, white and some silver. Oh, yes, I can take requests for sure. Good morning, Roger. How are you doing? I'm just painting up some paper, squishing them together, and then I'm going to make necklaces and cards and cut out and make mosaics for other paintings and just all kinds of fun stuff with these. So how are you doing this morning? Yeah, I like to take requests because, you never know. Somebody else might think of a different color combination or something I haven't tried. And then we go ahead and try it. It's all about experimenting. And maybe we would try it and it turn out awesome. So always, and especially with these papers, it's so, we can experiment and kind of try some new color. It's not like I'm really wasting a ton. Oh, it's another rainy day there. Oh, crazy. Well, I guess you guys have needed it. You guys have had some really bad droughts for, gosh, years, it seems like. Well, it has been years. So, I mean, it sucks that you're rainy, but at least it's setting you up for at least not as dry of a summer, at least. Are you like that, Silver? Hey, I said I was going to take a drink of my coffee, and I never did. I'm going to take a drink. Yeah, it's pretty much cold. It's room temperature. Okay, now I'll get back to it. Okay, this should be squishied in there. Very nice. This honestly reminds me kind of Blazers or Portland Trailblazers. That's what that kind of reminds me of. But I wasn't sure because sometimes when you do the white and red and squish it together like that, you'll get a lot of pinks. So there's some slight bits where it's turned pink, but not too bad. The red stayed pretty true red. You're going to go grab you some coffee? All right. Yeah, go grab you a cup of coffee. Okay. And I'm loving all the itty bitty tiny cells. And it's awesome with this, squishing them together and pulling them apart. It really creates that surface tension, and it pulls the different densities of paints through with the surface tension when it pulls it apart, and it creates the cells that really bring all the different colors up through. And they're little tiny, so it's really kind of cool. Okay, so yellow, let me see if it's still on. Oh, it's up further. So it was yellow ochre, other yellows, a light purple, and red, I believe was the colors. Go reheat your coffee. Lukewarm coffee is no bueno. I don't have a microwave, or our microwave, I just never use it anymore. It doesn't work very well, actually. But so it would take me forever to reheat my coffee. In your tiny house design, then you can bring in like that Native American look, but smaller. This would be fun to take and cut out kind of like chevron or something and place back together. This one would be fun to do something like that. I really probably should just stop drinking the coffee. I've had enough this morning, but I'll drink a little bit. That's what actually I probably will do. That's what I usually do. Just kind of add a little bit more hot coffee as I go. Yep, I just top it off. That's usually what we do. So I'm going to slip these into my free little homemade drying rack. I just have a bunch of priority boxes next to me that I took and put all the priority boxes together, and they're the ones that are kind of narrower priority boxes that open from the side, and I'm just sliding all those paper in there. All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and go top off the coffee and also grab the light purple. So just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab that light purple and maybe another yellow. All right, guys. All right. I've got lavender and sunbeam. Let me just take a drink real quick. See if this warmed it. Oh yeah, that's much warmer. All right, guys. Let me slide this one away. See how it's got really little tiny cells, which is really nice when you're cutting out smaller shapes or cutting out, doing the pendants. All right. Now, okay, we only have 3 pieces of paper left, guys. 3 left. So these 2 will be squish, and then that last one will be a swipe. So, any Memorial Day plans? No, not really. We're going to go over to my mom's house. And other than that, just getting kind of house projects done, getting paintings varnished, and kind of just projects finished up. Lately, that's just been our weekends. We haven't really gotten to do too much, but this next weekend, I have a huge sale. So just getting things varnished and ready for that. So what's everyone else got going on? Case of the Sundays? Yeah, so is that a good thing or a bad thing, H7? I think that would be a good thing. Sundays are good. I don't know. Whoa. Darn thing would not come out, and then you squeeze it harder and it comes flying out. Oh, yeah, you're feeling stressed. Well, I'm glad I came on today. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, hopefully you'll have a better week this week and get some answers and have a little stress relief. I hope, you know, gets better for you. All right, threw that purple on there. This is not normally a color combination I would do, but we're trying it. I think it might turn out well. It might. You asking Monica how she's doing? Or you asking me? I'm doing well. I'm tired, but just well. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, dripped on my. I'm dripping on my knee. Yeah, dealing with a lot of stress. Monica, everybody's. Yeah, I think it's just a stressful time. I was actually asking Katie, are we in I can't even think, Mercury retrograde? Because golly, it seems like everybody's just kind of having a rough time lately. So I hope it just kind of gets easier. Yeah, I hope you get a chance to paint today, Monica, for sure. That always is nice. It's a very big stress relief. And, you know, I'm such a perfectionist that this painting is a super big stress relief because I get to just let loose and let some of I normally want to control everything and make everything perfect. And you just got to let it do what it's going to do. So it's kind of nice to just let some of that control go and that desire the desire for perfection, and just go with the flow of the paint. All you need is love. Yes. Okay, H7, let's see. I don't know. You think it's going to be nice? You think it's going to be good? All right, so that was the lighter purple. Is that what you were talking about? Is that what you were wanting? I glopped too much red towards the top. I'm really loving this more, the more bottom. I think when the red really came out, I'm liking the yellow oak. It's yellow ochre and then sunbeam. So I'm liking the two kind of yellows. So what are you thinking? Do you like that? I find trials are preparing for transition to another level in life. Just very hard during it. Yeah, yeah, I think so, definitely. Any, kind of transition, changing of seasons of life, not like winter, fall, like the seasons, but, you're changing of seasons of life. It can be painful, but it's always for, you're always for the better thing coming. So that one's badass. You like that one? Awesome, awesome. This was H7's. He kind of chose these colors. Yeah, a little too much red. Yeah, this up here, I squeezed it too hard and it was kind of clogged. It just came out. But I'm really, especially this one's good too, but really liking like right through here. That's really nice. And that's awesome because those are not color combination I probably would have chose. And so that's what's awesome is because then it's showing me some different options and stuff. Looks like fire. Yeah, I have another one I did. Here, I'll show you. I was kind of going for fire too. So what I'm going to do is cut. So I did this one, kind of looking fire and warm colors. And what I'm going to do is take it and cut strips and weave it with this one that's like darker, cool colors. But so, yeah, maybe I can do something similar with this one and then the scraps, anything I have little scraps, I'm going to just chop up into random pieces and like mosaic them, like cut them into little mosaic pieces and then put them onto paintings. All right, so we only have one more piece of paper, guys. And then I'm not sure. We'll have to see what we can do after that. So, okay, I want to do some greens. I want to do some swipe with some greens. Let me just slide this into my priority boxes here. It's working as a great free drying rack today. All right. So we have one more piece of paper is all we have. We went through those ones quick. Okay. So we've got greens, greens, greens. Let's see. We got to throw a little bit of color in there. Okay. We're going to do some greens. This here is wintergreen. It's the name of the color. It's a real nice medium springy color green. I've really been enjoying this one lately, but it's wintergreen. And this one will have to be a swipe because it's our last piece of paper, unless we fold it in half or something. But so I went through all those pieces of paper and I thought, oh gosh, we went through those quick. But then I looked up and I mean, it's been 54 minutes, so not too super quick. I hope I'm not missing anybody coming in. Looking down at the paintings, sometimes it's super easy to miss people. So if I've missed anybody, if you're in here and you've said hello, sorry about that. Just say hello again. Yeah, it would be, especially if I was doing the smushy or dip one, but I'm actually going to be doing a swipe with this one. So I'm thinking about, let me see. wish I had one more piece of paper. Do I? No. So here, I think it's going to be kind of the swipe color. And I'm just going to kind of swipe it with my palette knife. Just a little bit more blue. So blues and greens here. I was wondering about the paper towel, and I have paper towel right here next to me. And I have a water here next to me so I could wet it. Because I normally do it with a wet paper towel. But I wasn't sure because it's just a piece of paper. So it'd be kind of hard to hold the piece because it might stick to the paper towel and just pull it. I looked over and saw that paper towel and I thought, oh, I could use that paper towel. But it's a dry paper towel. And I'm not sure with the paper because it's so lightweight. It'd be hard. Like if I had the paper taped down, I'm not sure. We're going to try. We're going to try a wet paper towel. I mean, I can't decide. I don't want to wet it here. I have a water sitting next to me and I could totally wet it. But I break it. I'm going to rip it in half because I had the double pieces. Okay, we're going to experiment with a dry one. I don't want to deal with wetting it and getting the water everywhere right here. And I don't want to go run into the bathroom and oh, see, it's grabbing it. Let me see. Maybe. Oh, it's grabbing a lot of the paint off. Let's see. And that kind of worked. Now what do I do with this paper towel? Let me grab one of these green things just to set the paper towel on. Or not green things, black things. Okay, so it grabbed it. I think if I do that in the future, I would tape the paper down. But it did really nice, except for just right here. And I'm just going to help it put just a little bit of paint right here. But hey, that worked pretty well. Not too bad. I do think I would, yeah, you say just dampen it. Hey, I just went with it. Too late now. But I do think that's what I was just going to say is I think I would go ahead and dampen the towel if I did that again. And I wish I had more pieces of paper right now to experiment with, but I don't have any right now, but that's what we'll experiment with next time. So I kind of want to tilt this and make it not so like lines. It might just be lines. Yeah, I'm going to have to experiment with another one another time. This actually has some really pretty areas and I'll still be able to use it. It's definitely not a waste. But I normally would, you know, I think you do the damp paper towel. So do I. I do a damp paper towel or a baby wipe, but I didn't want to get too big of a mess right then, and I was just going with what I had right then. But next time I'm going to be more prepared with a damp paper towel, and we'll try some more. I just think the dry paper towel really grabbed a lot of that paint and drug it across. But no, I don't think it's like a total waste though. There's definitely some nice areas. Let's torch it just a tiny bit and see what happens. Oh yeah. I'm just not like in the like definite streaks, but parts of that will be totally usable. Yeah, it definitely is selling up. It definitely, the cobalt blue had a little bit of silicone in it. So that cobalt blue is what's popping up through. So yeah, I wish I had more. We would experiment a little bit more, but I am going to go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow morning. And so tomorrow morning I will get more of this paper and we'll do some more experiments. And we can do some experiments on some canvases too. I've been just trying to save my canvases. When you're on live stream, you go through so many canvases. It's quick to, so been trying to do it a little cheaper. So, all right, guys, that's an hour. And that worked out pretty well. I went through all the paintings in an even hour, or all the papers. So I think I am going to get off of here and clean up my mess here. At one point, I dripped all over my knee. So that's okay. I've got my painting clothes on because that's inevitable. And that'll happen. So I always make sure I put on my painting clothes. But I'll give you guys a little bit more look. But yeah, it's definitely got some areas that are selling up. That little area through there's real nice. And then kind of right there. I don't like the definite like line streaks. Yeah, it does almost look like a waterfall. It totally does. Kind of a green emerald waterfall. But definitely this will be usable for all kinds of things. Yeah, it was great having you here, Monica, when you were in your car, but it's great having you when you're in your car too. So anytime you can stop by, it's always nice. So yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me on this Sunday morning. Petrified wood. Yeah, like an emerald petrified wood. That's pretty awesome. I love petrified wood. It's so cool. We have a couple of pieces here. My dad has and my dad collects a lot of the rocks and petrified wood and minerals and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your Memorial Day weekend. And, don't forget what it really is all about, Memorial Day weekend. And remember those that we've lost in service, and remember those that have served and all that. So don't forget what the real meaning of the Memorial Day weekend is either. So, all right, guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. And so thank you, and have an awesome rest of your weekend. And I hope you guys get a chance to do something fun, artsy, crafty, something this weekend. All right. So, all right, you guys have an awesome time. Thank you so much for being here.